Hello there, my name is Soul, and I previously ranked every single Pokemon in existence. You can watch that video, it's on the channel. And I thought I'd go even deeper, I'd go even farther down the rabbit hole. Today, we are ranking every single shiny Pokemon. And whereas the previous tier list was more based on, like, you know, what do I think about that Pokemon? Like, what are my memories with them? How were they in the anime and the game and like all these different factors. This one is almost entirely cosmetic. You know, because the purpose of a shiny Pokemon is to give you like that dopamine rush, to give you that like that little like you did it. You grinded for so long, or you happen to be at the right place at the right time. Here's your reward. You get a shiny whatever the hell, and whether it's a good shiny or not will be worth the reward or just a total waste of time. So, without further ado, let's just get popping here. Okay, so like the previous list, I kind of want to put at least like one of each category up there to begin with. So like, for instance, I would have to put Shiny Charizard and Master. Everyone loves Shiny Charizard, he's great. Ultra would be, I don't know, Alolan Raichu. That's a fantastic shiny. Like, the colors on that one are, like, you wouldn't expect them right away out the gate, you know? And then simply a great shiny, you know, like, that's a good one right there. Would be like, I kind of want to stick to Gen 1. Keep it simple. You know, should I do Butterfree? That's, like, I maybe I should rename it from Great to something else, because I kind of want to just do the whole Pokemon Ball thing, but like, I feel like that's a little counterproductive. But you know what? We can leave it. That's a great shiny. And then average, maybe just good. And then and then hate. Yeah, okay. I feel better about that. A good shiny would just a simple good. I don't know. Eradicate. You know, that's pretty good. Yeah. And then would just be like Bulbasaur. He's just more green. He's just more green. And then I'm sure we can find one that I hate in Gen 1. We're probably going to find a lot of the ones I hate. Shiny Meowth. It's just, you just play with like a Instagram filter, a little slider. You're gonna find a lot of the ones in the hate category are around that argument. Okay. Let's get to cracking. I hope you guys got some snackies, you got some popcorn or whatever else, because this is going to be a long-ass video. I'm going in deep. Shiny Ivysaur. He's pretty next to... I can put all of them on the category. It feels weird putting Venusaur, like these Pokemon I love, like way down here, but you know. Again, this is entirely cosmetic. Entirely cosmetic. Same thing with Charmander, like... I like the yellow. Some Pokemon, like, I don't know what goes into choosing a shiny Pokemon. Sometimes it seems like Charizard, like they specifically were making like a shiny Pokemon and they deliberately chose these colors. And then sometimes with like Charmander, I'm like, well, to me it kind of just seems like they had a shiny Pokemon, or they had different colors or concepts for that Pokemon. The shiny just happened to be like one of the alternative colors. You know, G-Max Charizard pretty much falls under the same as the original. There's just more going on. It's a little bit more It was to be expected at that point. And you don't got the red wings on Master, so I'm going to put that just a little bit below. Mega Charizard X. I'm not big on the whole green-blue combo thing we got going on here. This is one of those times where the original, I think, looks better than the shiny, but which you can argue about that for actually most of these, that the original works better. You know, the originals for a lot of these just make more sense and kind of fit more natural. That's kind of why they choose them. I'd put Mega Charizard Y just a step above that. Okay, shiny Squirtle. It doesn't show it. The shiny, the shell is green. So that gets it a little bit above these other starters for me. Just the shell concept. War Turtle, you know, he's purple. Pretty much every water Pokemon just ends up being purple. You know, I'd give them all good. Pretty good shinies. Caterpie. And a lot of these Pokemon designs, you know, this spreadsheet doesn't really do it a whole lot of justice. But I have pretty much every single Pokemon at this point, and I have a lot of shinies, at least like from what I've got in Pokemon Go. So obviously Gen 5 and up, I don't have nearly as many, but a lot of these I know what the shiny looks like in Home or whatever game. So some of them I do not though. So I'm just going based off the list. Just to let you know where I'm coming from. Caterpie, I would put a good, you know. Same thing with Metapod. Metapod's almost kind of sexier than Caterpie. Like, but I'll keep it in good. Butterfree definitely is a step above that though. And this is G-Max Butterfree. Yeah. I don't really like G-Max Pokemon in general, so Beedrill though, I would put up here. Beedrill's pretty sexy. The first time I saw, like, because I think I was doing just a normal, because there was Weedle Community Day, and like I didn't know what Beedrill looked like. I just remember like expecting it to be, you know, either gold, yellow, green, you know, something like that. And I was like, oh, okay, like it works for Beedrill. I guess same thing with the Mega. Feels weird doing Mega shinies, you know. Pidgey, I kind of want to put Pidgey in hate, but I do think it works enough to count. Same thing with Pidgeotto. Same thing with Pidgeot. You know, it kind of just looks like they played with the saturation, the contrast, and just the colors just enough to pass. Mega Pidgeot though, that's a great one. See, that's what they should have done. I know it's baffling to like let's say they just did the feather tips for Pidgeot. That would be insane because then they're messing with the design. Like Pidgeot doesn't have colored tips, but you know, why not, man? Shiny Pokemon, you put in some fucking work. We're putting in work to get the shiny Pokemon. You got to put in some fucking work designing it. You know what I mean? All right, Green Rattata. I was hunting this man in Pokemon Go for so long. I don't think he's that good though. I don't even think he's as good as Raticate. Raticate. Yeah, I'm gonna put it The Alolan Rattatas though, same thing with Raticate. Like I fucking hate Raticate. Alolan Raticate. Regular Raticate still, it's whatever. But you know, it's a shiny that kind of goes, okay, that's not. I'm not disappointed by it. We got this gold Spearow. I would say that's even above like the Pidgeotto gang. Same thing with Fearow. It's a different color scheme than the original. This kind of just looks like if I saw 10 Pidgeots and like one of them was shiny, like I might not even notice. But with Fearow and Spearow, I would notice. Not only that, but like shinies, just turning them yellow is kind of like the natural thing to do. And if you just have a yellow version of anything, you know, I'm probably going to put it at least in good tier. Akins, yeah, say Arbok I almost want to put up here. Because Arbok, like, again, this design might not do it justice. Because that is actually a pretty sexy shiny. Then we got the orange gold Pikachu. A part of me wants to put him down here, but like, there is a difference with the shiny Pikachu. I feel like over the years, we've almost kind of like went up on the saturation a little bit. Like, in Pokemon Go, when you get a shiny Pikachu, it is noticeable. And, you know, we'll give it points for being iconic or whatever. I don't really give a fuck about Fat Pikachu. Raichu. I really want to put him down here. Yeah, I'm going to put Raichu down here because it's just not that noticeable. Like, I know, I'll put in you know, because, again, this picture isn't really doing it justice, but it's just like a really saturated Raichu. Sandshrew, I'm going to put in great. Good for Alolan. Great for regular. For Alolan. Because by this point, like, it kind of just looks like a normal Alolan Sandslash. Sandshrew, though, like, that's a noticeable difference. The blue, like, inside, you know. But the originals, man, up here, like, those are sexy. I love shiny Sandshrew. Then we got the Nidoran gang, and what's significant about this one is like these are the kind of shinies I like because the lore almost makes sense, you know, because we got Nidoking is the reverse version of, it's the opposite of each gender's color. Like, it would make sense within this gender pool that this color, like, this is basically a transgender Nidoran and female and male. You know what I'm saying? Basically, the color got fucked up. It was supposed to be blue, but now it's pink, and this is supposed to be pink, but now it's blue, which is ironic because blue is usually the male color and pink is usually the girl color. Like, it's fun. And then you got Nidoqueen in here, which just fucks the whole thing up. It's just like, no, I'm gonna be green when I fully evolve, because why not? So these I would put in good. Despite I don't like how it randomly changes, the green kind of fits it better. So I'm going to put Nidoqueen up in great. And do the same thing for the brother here. Alright. Clefairy, you know. We changed the color. You changed the color of its ears. Whatever. I did farm and Let's Go Eevee for a shiny Clefairy, and that was like one of the most rewarding shinies. But I didn't know what the shiny looked like, so I was just kind of keeping my eyes out for anything. I just see these green little ear tips. I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. Then you got Alolan Vulpix and regular Vulpix. Both of those I would put in good. You know, Vulpix, you know, again, just making it gold, I'm not going to complain about. And the eyes are different. Like, the coloring is definitely different. If anything, Alolan Vulpix I'm going to put down here. That's not big enough of a difference for me. But again, this image is not doing it justice. Shiny Ninetales is masterclass. That's one of the best shinies ever. The tips of its tails are much more dramatic. Again, you got the red eyes, the sleek color design, like, it's sexy. And the Alolan version, you know, you got the red eyes, and again, it's much darker than this image. But you know, those are good shinies. Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff just kind of change the other. If anything, I'm gonna put Wigglytuff up here because the pink is actually more purple and different. Jigglypuff, we're just kind of changing the eye color. It's not really enough for me. Zubat, you know, I'll put in. It just doesn't stack up to these other ones, does it? It might just be because it's Zubat, and who gives a shit about Zubat, but because, you know, when I saw it, you know, it makes sense. It does look good, but at the end of the day, like, is it like something I would pop for? I'd be like, ooh, like, no, it's just okay. Oddish I actually like, though. Like, it looks like a little alien. I think these are all good. Paris, I'm gonna, like, it's, again, a much more saturated Paris. I actually like this design for Paris better. It's more red and orange. Instead of that kind of, like, really pale orange, it's kind of sexier. And then for Parasect, they make it this gold thing. You know, it's whatever. Venonat is actually pretty sexy. Venomoth, you know, I like them both. Because Venonat, you could just argue it's just an eye color change, but there's some shading going on there. I like Venonat. All right. Regular Diglett, Alolan Diglett. Again, it's a dumb fucking Pokemon. I don't like Alolan Diglett, but like, you know, they made the shiny pretty cool. So I'm gonna do the same thing with these. This is purely for the shinies, okay? This is not the original Pokemon. G-Max, Meowth, I don't give a fuck. I'll put him down here. That's how little shit I give. Alolan Meowth and Persian. I do actually really like the color that we got for the Alolan Meowth. Again, Alolan Persian's just so fucking ugly. It's hard to like pull that from my brain, but that's a good color design for that Pokemon. I don't really care about... God, Meowth just gets shit on, man. Like Galarian Meowth is kind of a little bit more... You know what? Fuck it. We'll put them all in hate. I hate shiny Meowths. I didn't realize I hate them this bad, but yeah, I hate shiny Meowth. I also have like 4 of them. Like I remember doing a Kanto tour day, and I got like back-to-back shiny Meowths, and I already had it, so I was like, what? All right, shiny Psyduck, he's good. Golduck, not as much. Mankey. You know, he's much, from what I remember, he's much more green than that. I would consider these pretty good shinies. Arcanine and Growlithe, really. Growlithe, I'll keep Growlithe in good, but Arcanine, man, he's at least great. Like, again, these pictures don't do it a whole lot of justice. Like, it's a golden fucking Arcanine. Like, it's sexy. I love that one. Poliwag, I would actually... Is it worse than, like, Weedle? Is it worse than Zubat? Like, do I want to put it in hate? Yeah, because this is, like, one of those, like... This, like, even if you just made it purple, I know that's a stereotypical thing to do with water-type Pokemon, is just make them purple for their shinies, but, like, anything, man. Anything. Like, sometimes when I see wasted potential, that gets me more upset. Because everything down here in is wasted potential. You could have done some with a lot of these. Like, think if you would have gone crazy making, like, shiny Pidgeot. If you would have done some crazy doing shiny Golduck. Like, Poliwrath is the only shiny out of this batch that's going to be up here. The Abra gang, I hate them. Alakazam is the only one worth a damn. He's a great shiny. I know it's a simple like change, but it's... I'm gonna bring it. If Poliwrath is down here, Alakazam's got to be down here. There's so many different phrases. Shiny, G-Max, Mega Alakazam, same deal. Machop, shout out to Machop Community Day. He's not bad. I'd consider them all right around there. You know, he's just really green. If anything, Machoke, like this image is not doing justice. If anything, that's the sexiest one. He looks like a fucking alien. His blue arms, like, I love it. I've never seen a G-Max shiny Machamp before, but I guess I'll put him right next to his brother. Again, a decent little thing they got going here with the Bellsprout gang. The only one worth it down. If anything, gonna put these down in eh. Like, they are just regular, you know, we're just making them more yellow. But, like, I can't justify putting these higher. Victory Bell is pretty sexy, though. Alright, Tentacool. This is actually a good shiny. That's a good shiny, man. We actually did some cool colors. Even the tentacles. Like, if I was a hentai character being choked out by a Tentacruel, like, it would be, if it was a shiny Tentacruel, I would know based off the tentacles. I would actually put Tentacruel up here in great. That's a great shiny. Like, for what it is, like, the colors, it's much nicer. Again, I feel weird having Tentacruel above, like, Machamp and all these other guys, but again, it's just the shiny. Geodude, they did a wonderful job on all of these. Not wonderful, but they did a bang-up job. If anything, Golem, the one I care about the most, is kind of like just a little like, oh, you just turned it a little more sandy looking, but I think it works. Ponyta, one of my most coveted shinies that I'm chasing. I want a shiny Ponyta so bad. I want to get one for my fiance too. She loves Ponyta. But the blue fire, that's all you gotta do sometimes. We're just gonna turn the fire blue. Boom. Perfect shiny. And I'm a dumbass, but I like it. I was actually hunting Galarian Ponyta for a bit. I was doing the eggs. But then I gave up. And then I saw the shiny, and I expected a little bit more, you know? You go from, like, cotton candy purple to cotton candy blue. So, you know, it's not terrible. Rapidash, I don't know if I can put it on Ultra with Ponyta, because, again, this image isn't perfect. It's kind of, like, the fire isn't as, like, strong. And not only that, but, like, the color is more, like, gray and, like, faded. It's not enough for me to get 2 Ultras. This is just, okay. Slowpoke, don't give a fuck. Slowbro, that's my bro. Yeah, I'll put him in good. And then this, I guess, why not? Magneton, yeah, I like shiny Magneton, shiny Magnemite. They got it's simple, but you know, again, that seems like it could have just been like the alternate skin for Magneton, like when they were making him. Like this could have just been normal Magneton, because it looks pretty natural. Farfetch'd, I'm not that crazy about. Galarian Farfetch'd, I know. You might notice a lot of these are just the exact same fucking color. And those are the type of shinies I hate the most. Because, and we'll get to ones like Garchomp. Like, oh my god, I'll rant about that. Doduo, you know, I don't know why so many shinies. Like, I get the gold ones because that's kind of like the thing to do. But like these like lime green ones, like Tauros and some of these other ones, like why are we making lime green so popular? Seal, he's just kind of yellow. I'm gonna have to put him in eh. Yeah. Did I accidentally do something? Did I accidentally pull Farfetch'd up here? You stay down there, Farfetch'd. Fuck you. Did I have him down here? I did something and then I didn't. You know what? You can stay down there, Farfetch'd. Dugong. Like, it's just a little bit more noticeable, but not really. Eh. Yeah, it's an eh. Like, I'm trying to be nice because I love these Pokemon, but, like, it's whatever. So, I would say normal Grimer turning green is acceptable. This is a lowland Grimer, which just turns into a normal fucking Grimer, but with like a lip smear. Like it just fucked up its lipstick. No. Why would I want that? Muck is good. And then we got Alolan Muck, which is the most beautiful garbage creation I've ever seen. Alolan Muck is disgusting, but I love it. Like, it's literally a rainbow ice cream melting disaster. It's honestly great. It's great. Like, what a difference, man. Poliwhirl. I already did Poliwhirl. Maybe that's what I accidentally moved. He was I believe. Where are your brothers? No, I hated it. That's right, I hated it. I can't even keep track. Shelter, that's a good shiny. Cloyster, that's a good shiny. And now this is gonna get kind of sad. So the Ghastly line might be one of the few scenarios where each shiny just gets progressively worse. So like Ghastly Community Day comes around, I'm like, ooh, okay, Ghastly's pretty sexy, you know, he's a good shiny, you know, they played with the saturation, they turned it more purple, I like it. Haunter is the same, but his tongue is like blue, and Haunter's tongue is almost always out, so that's one big difference. If anything, that's whatever. Gengar, I fucking hate. Gengar is one of the most useless shinies ever. I don't really know anything about G-Max Gengar. I'm just gonna put him in But after the travesty that was shiny Gengar, like one of the most coveted Pokemon, and its shinies is garbage. I wish I could go back in time to whoever made that decision and fucking kill them. However, we got Mega Gengar shiny, which is Master. Specifically just the Mega. That's why you get a shiny Gengar. They knew they had to fix that shit, and they did. And like that's like one of the rewards for that shiny, is that you made it. Onyx, again, we got this lime green thing going on here. Hypno and Drowsy, you know, that's pretty fun, that's unique. Krabby, again, we're just kind of making it these yellow-green colors. They're not too special. I don't know anything about that. You know, Kingler, better. Still not great, though. Voltorb, Electrode. At least they're significantly different colors. At least, if anything, this should be more, like, Great Ball colored. I think that would have been more fun, but they did something, at least. Execute's different enough. Executor. I like all those. Cubone, Marowak, and then we got a Alolan Marowak, which does have really interesting colors. It's just that normal Alolan Marowak already looks like a shiny Pokemon because its colors are so wild. So play with the fire, make them more purple. It's not a huge improvement for me. Hitmonlee is good, but Hitmonchan is fucking weird, man. Like, I like it, but it's like, why are they're these sickly colors, and then he has like these blue gumball looking ass fists. It's interesting. I like it though. I think on Kanto Tour Day, that was like, first I go plus within the first 10 minutes I go plus a Vulpix, and then one of the first Pokemon I look at is a Hitmonchan, and it was shiny. That was wild. Lickitung, Gold, Classic. This version of Coughing I don't think sells how like putrid green it is, but it's a good shiny. Wheezing, yeah, it's all good. Rhydon and Rhyhorn. If anything, Rhydon is kind of but it passes. Chansey, let me make sure it's better than all these other ones. I mean, I was gonna put in great. I do really like shiny Chansey. I really want a shiny Chansey too. I don't have one. It's very upsetting. I like Vileplume, like Some of these almost feel like they should be up here. I'm gonna put in good. I just can't put it over some of these other ones. Great. Like these boys have earned their spot, you know. Tangela, good. Kangaskhan, you know. Horsey is actually pretty sexy. I almost want to put Horsey. Like, whenever they, like, Trico is another one with this color scheme. They have some good Pokemon with this color scheme. And then Seadra, they don't sell it enough. Like, if I was going based off this picture, it'd be eh. But it looks much more purple than that. Goldeen. Goldeen actually is eh. Seeking's a little bit better. Okay, Staryu and Starmie. Staryu, I think these are actually both pretty great. They're great shinies. Like if you got a shiny Staryu or Starmie, you would pop. Like it would be like, holy shit, look at that thing. Like that's what shiny Pokemon I think should be. They're supposed to be like a big surprise. They're supposed to be like radically different, but still look really cool. I think that's perfect. Mr. Mime. He's whatever, man. I don't care. Eh. Some of these ants almost feel like they should be down here. I know what I hate. I hate that. Scyther, they don't sell it well enough. If I was going based off the picture, I'd say hate, but his like joints are much more stylized. They're much more like pink than in that picture. Jinx, eh. Electabuzz is pretty cool. Magmar is pretty cool. I've seen 1,000 of these things by now, but you know, they're pretty good. Pinsir is a great shiny. You know what? I'm gonna put Starmie and Staryu actually up here in Ultra. Those are actually fantastic shinies. Pinsir though, like I almost want to put Pinsir up here because Pinsir, is it better than this? Is it better than this? Better than this? Better than this? Yeah, I think Pinsir is one of those rare cases where like that Pokemon is so much cooler because of the shiny. The shiny is like the coolest thing about it. It completely changes color, and then it's Pinsir's change color, vastly improved. I'll throw Mega Pinsir into good just for the sake of, you know, consistency. Tauros, lime green Tauros, he's all right. I feel like he should be a different color. That's one of those colors where I was just kind of confused. Like he should be like brown and red. Like he should look more like Paris colors to me. If I was to do like a natural turn, if I want to do something crazy, I would do something different than lime green. But you do you, Pokemon. Golden Magikarp, I'm gonna put in great because it's iconic, and then Red Gyarados is one of the most obvious picks. I know it's probably played out. We've all seen 1,000 Red Gyarados, but like, it's undeniable that it's a great shiny. Jesus, that's what Mega Gyarados looks like. I don't know. I don't know. I can't like put it in these high categories based off these little baby pictures, you know? Same thing with Mega Lapras. Regular Lapras though, master. That's a perfect shiny right there. It's simple, but it's perfect for what Lapras, shiny Lapras should be. You know? The more I look at shiny Staryu and Starmie, the more I want to put them higher. Yeah, I think I'm going to put them higher. If Lapras is up here, they deserve to be up here. Those are great shinies. I'm going to change my mind about every Pokemon I put in every slot. Ugh. Like, part of me wants to put Muck up there, but I think Muck is just a little too... It's a little too wild, you know? Alolan... Why do I keep saying Alolan? Shiny Ditto is great. Simple. It also has that whole Mew thing going on for it. I like that. Let's go down. Eevee. A lot of the Eevees are great. Some of them not so much. Vaporeon and regular Eevee are definitely some of the highlights. Jolteon and Flareon. If anything, Jolteon I think is good, but not great. Again, it's that lime green thing that they keep doing. I don't give a fuck about this. And shiny Flareon, man, is... They just kind of play with the colors and saturations and call it a day. Porygon is a good shiny. It's interesting. Ammonite. Something about this purple, man, that they keep using for shinies. I like it so much, but I don't know if I can do higher than good. Kabuto, Kabutops. Aerodactyl, though, I would put up in great, because I do think I like it more than everything down here. It's a fun color. I still don't have it too, and that makes me upset. So I don't know. Sure. I wish the G Max and the Mega forms I'll take. I don't give a fuck about the G Max forms though. Snorlax is good. Part of me, just because I love Snorlax, wants to put him in great, but it's not that big of a difference. Okay. These are where I draw the fucking line, is when you... Zapdos. Actually, Zapdos I hate. Articuno looks actually like really stylized. Like it kind of looks like it has like a frozen aura around it. So if anything, I guess I'll give that a good one. Zapdos is garbage. Zapdos is like just a little bit more yellow. Fuck that Zapdos. Moltres, however, they knew what they were doing. Big fire chicken. Bam. Then we got the Dratini family. I like all of them. You can't tell me anything. Dragonite, though, he kind of just turns to this, like, puke green color. The wings I like. I like the wings. I'm going to put him in good. He's not as good as the Dratinis, though. Unfortunately, I love Dragonite. Mewtwo, I'm sorry, Mewtwo is eh. Because he should have a beautiful shiny, and he doesn't. It's one of, and these aren't bad shinies. These are the only bad shinies. These are just kind of like whatever, you know? Like, I guess, why not? And then these are the ones where I'm like, yeah, that's a good shiny. And these are the ones great, mega great, best shinies. All right, Mew is like an example of what Mewtwo should have been. Completely different color. Like, if you saw a shiny Mew, you'd be pretty hyped. Chikorita, the shiny works for me, actually. The whole Chikorita family works for me. I know Meganium's not that different. But the picture's not doing it justice, because I remember what it looks like. It's a strong enough difference that I'm sorry. I'm just trying to convince myself otherwise. The Cyndaquil gang. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Cyndaquil gang. You got butched. You got botched. The Totodile gang, though, these are all good shinies. That's a natural change. It looks like it could have been like the original Totodile if they would have gone a different route. Sentret is good. Furret, though, this is a great shiny. That's what a shiny should be. Hoot Hoot. One of the more famous shinies. Didn't Ash have a shiny Noctowl? I never watched those episodes. Ladybug, Lydian, sure, why not? Spinarak is pretty cool. Ariados. It's fun. Yeah, I like Ariados, man. That's a great shiny. Some of these I kind of want to reevaluate, like now that I have a little bit more perspective. Some of them, like, I really do like Vileplume. I don't know why I keep coming back to that. And you know what? Blastoise, get up there. You deserve it. I'm just rechecking some of these. I think I gotta lower my standards for what's great. I think Horsey might be the only other one. I think I'm okay with Horsey, though. Yeah, I guess that's the only thing I would change. Crobat, great shiny. Nothing else to it. Chinchou, great shiny. I love Chinchou's shiny. Lantern, very much like it's more purple than that, but it's not as fun as that. Chinchou was made to be a great shiny Pokemon. Fuck Pichu. Cleffa, Igglypuff, garbage. What are these? Who made these decisions? Who made shiny Pokemon decisions? I think Igglypuff is more purple than that, though. From what I remember. I don't have one, so I'm struggling to remember. Garbage, though. Garbage. Natu, pretty good. Xatu, pretty good. Mareep is fun. This one, not so much for obvious reasons. If anything, I'm putting that down here. That's Ampharos. Is that great? No. I don't know if I can put that as great. I'm not as into that one. Blossom. I don't think I've ever seen shiny Blossom. Oh, wait. No. I think I have one. Do I have a shiny Blossom? I don't even know. It's a good shiny. Meryl. One of the few shiny... No. One of two. One of which... I say two, but one of them really doesn't count. So really, the only shiny that ever ran away from me was a shiny Meryl. I was pretty upset about that, man. It's a good shiny, too. Gold... These are both really good. Like, these are at the higher end of good. Sudowoodo I like. My boy up here. Politoed, great. He's much more of like a bubblegum flavored shiny when you see it in person than in this list, but Hoppip, that's what shiny Hoppip looks like. Okay, that's not too bad. It's kind of like alien looking, but I like it. These are all pretty good. Apom, I got that one. That's pretty fun. Sunkern, Yanma, though, that's again, just based off the shiny. The Pokemon itself, I'm not a huge on, but that's a good shiny. That's a great shiny. Wooper Gang. I still don't have my shiny Wooper. Espeon. I'm going to put it right up here next to Vaporeon. These are what the shiny Eevees should be. Umbreon is good. Like, if anything, I don't even know if I would change it from that, because that blue is, again, it seems like a natural color for what Umbreon could have been. Like, that's just an alternate Umbreon, like on the sketch pads over at Game Freak. Murkrow, that's a very colorful Murkrow. These are all pretty good. My first shiny ever was a shiny unknown. It was a shiny Q unknown. And I was just confused. I was like, I knew what shinies were, but I was like, I didn't think they were like these real things that normal people got. It's just ironic considering I have hundreds now. But yeah, that was a wild experience. And you know what? I was pretty hyped. I don't think Unknown's design, especially since there's so many different ones, I think it's one of those ones that it's like, it's never going to be great no matter what you do with it. So that's all we get. Wobbuffet, that's pretty good. Girafarig is fun. I don't think I'd put it higher than that, though. These are all pretty good. Dunsparce is more pink than this picture gives it credit for. Gligar is fun. Steelix, I got that one. It's not bad. Snubble, really, really interesting design for Snubble, man. Like, it's already purple, but it's like, how can we make it every other shade of purple? Granbull is a little less fun, but I'd still put it up there. Quillfish is actually pretty good for what that is. Scizor, I'm gonna have to scroll up. That's a great shiny. Like, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't think I'd put it higher than some of these other ones, so I won't put it in Ultra. But that's a really good shiny. I'll put his boy up here for consideration. Shuckle, don't really care. Heracross, again, a lot of purple shinies, man. Sneasel is sexy. Sneasel goes up here. Teddiursa, same thing. Like, a part of me doesn't want to put him higher than Totodile or Horsey because it is very similar, but like, I don't know why I love this version of Teddiursa. That little green Teddiursa I love. Slacking, it just doesn't fit as natural. It's literally almost the same thing, but it's just not as natural. We got this dusty ass looking Slugma. I'm a fan of it. Swineup is whatever. Piloswine, you know, interesting. Corsola. Corsola is pretty sexy. I really like that shade of blue. Do I put it above all these other ones, though? I don't think I can. I don't give a shit. That's booty. Good. 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 Eh. Good. Houndour and Houndoom. I have a 98% IV shiny Houndoom. It's like one of my pride and joys. And the color is a lot strong than in this photo. So, and actually, you know what? I'm gonna put Houndour up here because Houndour, when you see it in game, it just looks like a fucking ghost. Like, it looks like a ghost dog. It looks so much better than that picture is giving it credit for. It's pretty sexy. Houndoom, I just don't think works as well. I don't know about that. Kingdra, that's that water shiny purple. It's nice. Is it great even? Is it better than Omanyte though? You know what? Yeah. I really like Kingdra's shiny. Good. 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 That's what shiny Smeargle looks like, huh? Okay. He's kind of whatever. Tyrogue. Yeah, I'm not big on it. Hitmontop's pretty sexy. Garbage. Garbage. This one's pretty good. Miltank. I don't hate Miltank cosmetically shiny. I worked so hard to get shiny Miltank. Like, they had this whole Pokemon event that I went hard as hell on. Then it had like this spotlight hour, where for a whole hour it was nothing but Miltanks, and I went hard that hour. Didn't get anything, and I see people who have like 3 of them. Bullshit, man. Blissey, garbage. Raikou, Ultra. Raikou is a sexy shiny. Do I like it better than this? Do I like it better than this? Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Raikou is sexy. Entei not as much. Same thing with Suicune. I don't know why they work so hard on Raikou. That is so sexy to me. The gold cloud, the orange skin, and it looks natural. I love that shiny. And again, the picture isn't really giving you enough credit for how saturated it is. Entei, they just kind of change his face and make his coat a little bit more like light. Suicune, they literally just kind of turn his blue a little down, and then they give, instead of having a purple cloud back thing, he has a blue one. I don't give a fuck. Dude, they could have done that. Suicune, no, Suicune's actually pretty bad. Larvitar I like, Pupitar, and Tyranitar, I think Tyranitar is the weakest out of this bunch. It's just a sandy Tyranitar. But I do like it because I see this guy in Pokemon Go raids so often. Like, it's not a bad one. All right, Shiny Lugia, my favorite Pokemon. What do I think of the Shiny? It's good. It's not great. I don't think Lugia, like, I always give credit to Lugia for being like this versatile Pokemon that can be whatever you want it to be. It can be cute, it can be like stoic and awesome, it can be whatever you want it to be, but I don't think it lends itself too well to shinies. I do think it shouldn't just have like a pink belly and eye thing. That's pretty lazy. I think its, you know, whole body should be a different color, and then we can actually start making something pretty cool. But that's not what we got. Ho-Ho. Ho-Ho's master. Easy. One of the best examples of what a shiny Pokemon is. Entire body is a different color. Every color looks cool. It does also look pretty natural. Celebi is great. Trico, the whole family is great. Sceptile is probably my least favorite out of the group, but I still think he's better than all of these. So yeah, those are great. Those are great shinies. I don't know anything about Mega Sceptile though, so. Torchic is just really yellow, but it does, again, this picture's not doing as much credit. Blaziken is probably my least favorite from the group. I'm not a fan of him, to be honest. The Mudkip gang though, are these great or good? I think these are all good. I think it's just like the exact same color scheme that they use for like Lapras and all these other water types. But it works, man. It's beautiful. Poochyena. Fun story about shiny Poochyena. When I was a kid, I was playing Pokemon Ruby. It was like one of my first Pokemon games. It was the first one, like, cause I played like a couple of the like silver crystals back in the day for like not even an hour. I just kind of picked them up because my brother was playing them, and then like Ruby was like the first one I played. Like I got my own copy, and you know, shortly through the game, I see this Poochyena that's a different color, and I catch it, and I pulled it up next to another Poochyena. I was like, yeah, that's a different color. Isn't that weird? Like, obviously the game's fucked up or something. And then, like, this other kid in my class was like, hey, I'll take that weird Poochyena. And he, like, gave me, like, his, like, I think I had, like, Torchic, and he gave me, like, Sceptile or something like that. Like, something crazy. And I was like, whoa, you don't gotta do all that. It's just a Poochyena. He's like, nah, I think I want this Poochyena pretty bad. And I was like, okay, idiot. And a part of me regrets that, but, you know, I got another shiny Poochyena down the line, and it's not like none of those Pokemon I have to this day. So I'm glad the kid got what he wanted. Very, very fun design for Zigzagoon here, and we gotta talk about this is actually pretty great. That's a really fun design for. I definitely don't have these. Galarian, Zigzagoon, and Lanoon. Those are great. Those are fun. We got Purple Wurmple. These are all very good designs. Beautifly just kind of really works naturally for shiny Pokemon. Same thing, you know, I gotta put it on the same tier as Butterfree. This is whatever. Dustox, you know, these are good shinies. Lotad, though. Oh, God, I kind of want to put the whole family up here. Lotad is wonderful shiny. Whole family. Fuck it. These are what shinies are made of. The Seedot gang is pretty good. Part of me wants to put Shiftry down here, but he's got enough color to him. I'll let him pass. These are fun. These are good. Wingull. He just kind of gets... You know what? I'm sorry. He's bad. He just gets green wing. He has one little change. Pelipper is a little bit more noticeable. I'll put Pelipper up here. Wingull, though, like, come on, man. What are you trying to do? Ralt is a great shiny. He's so sexy. Kirlia, same thing. Do I like Kirlia more than I like all these other ones, though? I think Ralts is like the standout from that group. Sure. This one I'm not as big a fan of. This, though, this is really good. I don't think I've seen this before. Mascarin? Out of benefit of the doubt, I'm going to put that in great. Then we got the Shroomish gang, my Shroom boys. Where you at? Then we got Pink Slackoth, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it's just good. I don't think that's too special. Like, they did some pretty interesting. That's This is booty. Slacking is booty. That's like another one of those shinies where they just went worse and worse every time. I don't know what's wrong with the Game Freak, man. This is where, like, the shinies are starting to get, like, a little less familiar with me. Shedinja. Is that what Shedinja looks like? That's garbage. Whismur looks pretty uneventful, too, man. What is the difference here? That's garbage. Okay, Makuhita. I like that. Those are good shinies. One of the few good baby shinies. Nosepass, fun. Skitty is really hard to notice, actually. Like, that picture, I think, is giving it almost too much credit from what I'm familiar with. Delcatty is better, though. Sableye, very good. Very good. Mawile, yeah, very good. Aron just gets a different color eye, and then his, like... He looks kind of gross, that weird color. Shout out to when I did Aron, I'd put up here. Shout out to when I did a shiny Dynamax Pokemon stream. My friend Bubba was telling me, like, as we were fighting this Lairon, he was like, yeah, the shiny for that thing is gross. Sure enough, out of the few shinies we got through those streams, what do I get? A shiny Lairon. And you know what? I defended it back then. Yeah, I can't say it's any worse than some of these other ones, so I would consider them good. Not great, but good enough. These guys are good. Electrike. I like this one a lot. I like that one a lot. Do I put this in great? I think I do. I think I do. I think I'm going to lower my standard of great and put some of these other ones in there real quick. Like Vileplume, I keep looking at. I like Vileplume a lot. Cloyster. Ghastly. Where is Horsey? Chansey. Not to mention the good, just good category is getting gigantic. So I'm pretty happy with those. Like I like Meryl and some of these other ones, like the Mudkip gang, wherever that's at, Totodile gang. I think those are like the top tiers. I don't think I'm gonna get much better than that. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with where we're at. Okay. Carrying on. This is kind of cool, I guess. Plusle. I don't know who was so offended by Plusle that they gave Plusle the most uneventful, the most indistinguishable, the worst shiny of all time. Plusle is booty. Garbage. I'm going to put him at the front just to make him stand out. Plusle is ass. And then Minun actually gets a pretty good color scheme. Like, what? Volbeat. These are actually really good shinies. Volbeat's a little bit better. I almost want to put that in great, but I'm holding off. Roselia, I don't know. A part of me likes Roselia. Like, it just, the flower color changes and, you know, replaces the saturation a little bit. But I can't put it in hate. But I'll put it in eh. Swalot Gang. Carvana. This is a really fun shiny. I don't think I like it more than some of these other ones up here, though, so we're going to put that. And then we got that purple shiny water. Every water type Pokemon, man, just turns purple. Case in point, purple. Case in point, Wailmer, purple. These ones are pretty good, though. Numel looks pretty boring. I've never seen shiny Camerupt before, but that's pretty spanking. That slaps. I'm putting that in great. And I can only assume these pictures aren't as good as the 3D renders. So that Pokemon just sucks anyway. So then we got Torkoal down here. Spoink. You know, these are good shinies. I like them. Good. You know? It's really fucking green though. Like it's a darker green than that even. And then Flygon though, that's great shiny. I would say Flygon deserves to be up here if anything. That's a really fun shiny. Pardon me, now that I've like raised a couple of these from up here, like part of me feels like I should put more in Ultra. Like if I was to put anything up here, like no. I think I'm pretty happy where it's at for right now. But you know, I might tweak this towards the end. Cacnea, Cacturn, Swablu though, these are about the same. Like I said, if you just turn it gold, I'm probably not gonna complain. Zangoose and Seviper though, these are fun, man. Especially Seviper. Like I didn't know what shiny Seviper looked like until I got it, but when I got it, like it was, again, if I don't know what the shiny looks like and I see it when I encounter it, like that should make me pop. I should be like, what is this? Solrock I like better than Lunatone, but they're both pretty good. Barboach, just yellow, you know, fine. Whiscash looks like a much different color in the 3D render. Corphish is fun, yeah. Crawdent, whatever. Baltoy. Again, I feel like the final evolutions for shinies more often than not are worse. These are all good to me. These are all just fine. You know, like they're good for what they are. And then we get to after Phoebus, which again turns purple. But Milotic, that's an ultra shiny right there. That is a great shiny, man. I want it so bad. I still don't have it. Cast form, the balls, the purple balls. Oh yeah, and now we have alternate form cast forms. These used to not exist. Kecleon. These are all fine. Kecleon, you know what? You're coming down here, man. You're not that fun. These are all fine. These are all good. Duskull and Dusclops, again, one of my first shinies in Pokemon Go, but I like it. It's a good one. These are all good. You know, we're just making them greener. If anything, this is kind of whatever. Absol. I feel like Absol could have been so much better. I don't think this design is doing it justice. Again, it's a shiny I don't have that I really want. And what I mean is, like, this picture is not giving it the justice because that is a very saturated color that's attached to its head there. But I don't think it's that great of a shiny. I don't think it's bumping. They were going crazy with these purples, man. But it works. It works. I don't like that one as much. Spheal. My purple gang. Purple, man. It works. It just works. All of them. Clamperl. Huntail. I don't like as much. I like this. I like this. I like this. Bagon, I like. Shelgon, not as much. Salamence, very good. And then we got the Metagross squad. Shout out to Bubba. That's like his favorite Pokemon. That's like his favorite shiny. I don't think I like them as much. I'm gonna put them in good. And then Metagross, I think Metagross is actually pretty fun. I would put Metagross in great. Because I do think I like Metagross. I like Metagross more than any of these. So, yeah, I would put Metagross in great. Why didn't he go there? Metagross? I just kind of let go of him and then he disappeared. Well, now we'll never know where he's at. I'm sorry, Metagross. I wish I could, like, Control F Metagross. Like, I could Control F his picture and find him. Oh, he's just lost in the shuffle now. I don't know why that didn't work. I was hanging over the picture. Alright, we'll randomly find him at one point, hopefully. I guess same... we could put his Mega up here to, like, represent him, I guess. Okay. Oogie. I'm sorry, Metagross. He's in here somewhere, but there's so many goddamn Pokemon at this point. I don't know. Tough break, kid. The Reggies are actually pretty good. Like, this is one of the better goods. Oh, I forgot about Reggie. He kind of sucks. Reg Steel, though, very good. Very good Latios. Very good Latios. I almost want to put Latios in great, but I don't think I'm ready for that. The Megas are fun too. Kyogre. The whole legendary weather trio are pretty spanking. I know that I'm just basing it off cosmetics, and Kyogre is just purple. And you got guys like Sharpedo in here, which are like the exact same thing. But keep in mind, Sharpedo is like on the higher end of this tier. But Kyogre just looks better with it, man. I'm sorry. I got to. Groudon. I think the same thing. I'm sorry. Then look at these. I've never seen the Mega versions. Let's take care of Rayquaza real quick. You probably know where I'm gonna put it. Masterclass. Perfect shiny. Recently got my own. Like I had one before, but I got my own recently. Beautiful. I don't think I've ever seen these before, but these are epic. These are all epic. Wonderful job, whoever took these shinies seriously. They're wonderful. Then we got Jirachi. Jirachi's pretty good, no complaints. Deoxys. This is a great shiny. All of the Deoxyses. I'm glad they didn't do each form though, because it's, you know, the same thing. Turtwig gang. Up here, same thing, pretty much this entire gen. Like I have all these shinies from Pokemon Go. They're all pretty fun. The Piplup actual 3D design is much stronger than that. And just for the little mohawk being different, you're up there. Bidoof, I feel like it's more purple than that, though. Whatever. These are better, though. And then we got, the Sphinx gang. It kind of just turns gold, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't think I can put that up there. Good. And then we got Badoo. These are kind of whatever, in all honesty. These are fun, though. These are all good. I've seen these. Then we got the Burmese. I'm not gonna lie. I hate them. Each form is kind of exactly the same, too, where it's the exact same color. Mothim, though. They really cared about Mothim for whatever reason. Mothim's almost like better than all of this shit, in all honesty. As far as a shiny goes, right? Yeah. Again, we can tweak it later if we need to. But yeah, I think for a shiny, it's good. God, we've gone so far into the Pokemon rabbit hole that like we are so far down the list that it takes a while to like scroll up there at this point. That's ridiculous. Pachirisu, that's pretty fun. I like that. And this guy's pretty fun. Cherim. Yeah, they're all pretty good. Ironically, I used to not even know about this form of Cherim, and I thought it was only this form, and I hated it. I hated this Pokemon. I still kind of wish this form just didn't exist. Just, why? We don't need it. But the shiny isn't that bad. The shiny ain't that bad, though. It's a pretty good shiny. Meow mix, meow mix, meow mix, meow mix. I'm fine with all of these. These suck. These are good, though. Ambipom. Oh, another one of my first shinies. It wasn't even a Drifloon. It was a Drifblim. And I think it even works better than the original. I would say this is actually a great shiny. Then we got the pink bunny girls. These are all These are all good. Miss Magius, we just turned gold. That's fine. I hate Purugly, but, you know, the shiny's not bad. Shingling, whatever. Skunk Tank, that's a fun shiny. Bronzor, which I have tried desperately to get over time. Bonsly. I had a shiny Bonsly and then I evolved it, which I kind of regret because I think it's rare as a Bonsly. But at the time in Pokemon Go, nobody had a shiny Sudowoodo. So I was like that guy with the shiny Sudowoodo. But now a lot more people got it. Mime Jr. I'm glad that they actually kind of care about the babies. Not so much about Happiny, but they care about the babies a little bit. Chatot. Spiritomb. Like, I want to say if, like, any other Pokemon got this treatment, it would be better. But, like, Spiritomb's just kind of an ugly son of a bitch. You can't really do as much. Like, I like the color scheme that they did. It's just not a Pokemon that's going to be a good shiny. So, here's how we're going to do this. This is a good shiny. When you see Gibble, you pop. This one, it's just kind of more purple than blue. It's just whatever. Then we come to Garchomp over here. Imagine my dismay when I evolved my Gibble. And then I evolved him again. My best buddy in Pokemon Go. This shiny Garchomp that nobody else had at the time. Nobody had a Garchomp. They still don't. They still don't have shiny Garchomp. And I don't think they would want it even if they did, because Garchomp is fucking one of the worst shinies ever. Put it right there next to Plusle, man. How? How could you ruin such a good Pokemon? And they actually do something for the Mega. It's still kind of ugly as sin, but at least it's something, man. Munchlax, they did you dirty. Riolu, very good. Lucario, I almost want to put Lucario higher than that, but then I got some of these other guys. Yeah, you're just good. I'll give your Mega a little bit more credit. This is actually pretty good. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. This ain't too bad. These are all pretty good. God, good, just good. Like, that category is gonna be so I'm kind of whatever about that one. This category is gonna get so huge by the end of this thing, man. I don't like Weevil as much as I like Sneasel's shiny, which I know is up here. I do like it more than most of these. I do like it more than this trio. I do like it more than Latios and Latias. I do like it more than these. I do like it more than Totodile. Mudkip, yeah. Okay. I'm going. You got the great tier. Good job, Weevil. You had to fight for that. I doubted you, but you got it. Magnezone's pretty fun. Rhyperior, God, should have been better. Not as big of a fan of Rhyperior. Tangrowth is the same thing as Tangela. Electivire is... God, part of me hates Electivire, though. Like, my buddy needed a shiny Electivire, and I did the whole trade thing with him, and I was just kind of like, really? I'm sorry, I kind of hate Electivire. Come on, Pokemon. You know better. By Gen 4, you know to make shiny Pokemon. If anything, that's You know to give them a little bit more. Yanmega, though. That's a great shiny, man. Leafeon, I'm gonna put in good. This picture's not really doing it credit. It is like a really golden color. I like it better than the original Leafeon's design. That's the only reason it's actually that high. Glaceon is harder to justify, in all honesty. Mamoswine is more gold than that. It's good. These are all good. Glade. Sure, why not? Dusknoir. This is a wonderful shiny. This is a wonderful shiny. I like that one a lot. Frostlass. I really like Frostlass, but its shiny is kind of garbo. Oh, no, no, not you, Darkrai. Not you, Darkrai. Jesus. About to piss that man off. Rotom, pretty good. Darkrai is... We're going to have to do this all over again. Okay. I like it more than these. I like it more than these. Okay, let's just go to great. It's great. And you can see why. It looks like a fucking actual ghost. It's wonderful. And these are all just kind of acceptable. Dialga is much better than Palkia. Dialga, I still don't think is that good though. Like, I don't think it's better than Salamence. I don't think it's better than like the Mudkip gang. Yeah, I'm gonna have to accept that. Palkia. I hate Palkia. I'm sorry. It's because I love Palkia. Palkia is my boy, man. And they did his shiny dirty. And I remember at one point in my life, I didn't even know what the shiny for Palkia looked like, but I tried doing like the soft reset thing. I did it like 100 times. And that's when I gave up. Because you need to do it a lot more than that. And I didn't know how tedious it would be. This one's eyes change color, Heatran, and its body, so that's enough for me. Regigigas is pretty good. And then we got Giratina, man. I'm just gonna skip to this form. God, okay. It's do I put in Ultra or do I put in Master? I think I gotta put that in Master. That's like one of the best shinies. Do I like it more than this? Do I like it more than... Yeah, I like it more than these. Yeah, Giratina deserves it. The other form, it's literally the same thing. I just don't know if it works as well. I mean, it's literally the same thing. It's literally the same thing. I gotta take it just a step down. God, even some of these like feel like they could be higher. You know what? Melodic deserves better. She does. She deserves better. I think alphabetically that's where she would go. Okay. I'm more happy with this. Cresselia, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Don't really care. Don't really care. Shaman, I hate this thing, but its shiny's not bad. Arceus. Of all the things that they could do, they kind of just go the easiest way out. Let's just make it gold. Let's just make it yellow. I guess, man. I guess. You do you, Pokemon. You do you. Victini, that's pretty good. Snivy. I just had shiny Snivy Community Day. I got 26 shiny Snivy. That is a Community Day record for me. And it's not a bad shiny. Serperior actually looks even better than this. Than what they're trying to give it credit for. These, however, I'm not as big on. I think it's one of those things where Emboar is just such an ugly Pokemon. Like, that color scheme would have worked better for a different Pokemon. Oshawott. Like, these are actually better than most starters, but I'm just not a big fan of them. Swallow doesn't even look that different. Its eyes just kind of change color. This one works for me though. It just kind of gets kind of gold. This one works for me though. Meow, 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 meow. Whatever. 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 And this one's kind of better. I'm gonna give this one a little bit better. Just a little bit. Okay, Muna, however you want to pronounce it. Not bad. I like these ones. Bidove, like, a great example of one that they could have just wiped their ass with, but they gave just enough of a fuck, you know? Can't say that about most Pokemon. My little zebra boy, if you know me, I like zebras. But they're kind of just whatever. These are good, but Gigalith, that is a fucking banger of a shiny, man. Bam. I want it so bad. Woobat is whatever. This thing, Jesus Christ, sure. Just don't make me look at you for too long. Why not? This is actually better, but still not great. Good. Oh god, I don't even know about this one. I don't even know what the original thing looks like. That's all I got. These are kind of eh. Yeah, I'm sorry. These are kind of eh for me. Again, I haven't even seen them in the 3D game. This looks better. So maybe they look better. Good. Good. And then Seismitoad, my boy. You're looking sexy. You get up here. You need to get up here, boy. Oh god, there's still so many. Oh god, I wasn't ready for this. I wasn't ready! Alright, no, there's no going back. There's no going back. Thraw. Fuck you. This one, Sock, you're pretty good. Sawaddle, I like it. 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 I like a little, it's not too bad. I like it, actually. I'll accept it. That's pretty good. I'll accept that. That's pretty good. Don't think so, buddy. But your girl though. Oh man, that's a good shiny. I don't think it's better than like the Mudkips or Spiritomb or the Sphinx Gang though. I don't care about this. This ain't too bad. These are actually pretty fun. They make me think of the original design a little bit differently. Darumaka, don't care. Cold Darumaka, don't care. Big boy Darman, I don't care. I just don't care. This is kind of neat. This is where I start not knowing the forms as much. Like, what the fuck is that? That's a fucking snowman with a goddamn firebolt on the top of its head. It's not bad. This is fun. I like this. These are cool colors. Dwebble. Yeah, sorry. Crustle's pretty good, though. Scraggy. Sorry. Your evolved form, though. I really don't like that green, but they make it work. This works for me. These all kind of work. Again, it's going for that ghost color. They pull it off. I'll accept it. My Coffin Man. That, yeah, actually, it's better than I'm saying. This is harder to fight for. Yeah, most of these shinies I've never seen before at this point in time. Garbodor, Trouble gets... I can understand the hate for Garbodor, but don't shit on Trubbish, man. Trubbish is just fine the way he is. Garbodor's not a bad shiny though, man. Zoroark and Zoroark, man. No, it's not Zoroark. Is that... Yeah, it's Zoroark and Zoru? I don't fucking remember. These are pretty nice though. I can't hate on these. Eh. I'd say it's a little bit better than eh. Now we're just getting into like the nittiest of gritties. Like, do I even comment on the ones that are just like so indistinguishable? Like, some of them they really make work, but some of them they're just kind of like, how do I even talk about that? They're like, okay, we flipped. It's pink. It's fucking pink. Before it was white and now it's pink. Like, there's no other colors. God, the vanilla cones, I think, are all kind of eh. These are definitely eh. This one, like, its eyes are creepier looking like that, but like, I don't know. Part of me thinks it looks kind of cool, you know? I think this one gets a little bit more praise, like the bottom tier of good. I wish they had all the Sawsbucks because I think those are actually significantly different. But we'll just give them good, even though Sawsbuck I'm gonna put in Ultra because I am pretty confident that the other shinies look pretty sexy. This guy doesn't believe in forms. Another problem we're gonna run into is it doesn't do the DLC Pokemon, but you know, I know what Melmetal looks like. I like these. They're fun enough. See, that's more of a Great Ball color. Eh. 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 And then this one's pretty cool. This is pretty cool. I'll accept these. God, I like when the evolutionary family is just literally opposite. Pharisee, man. And then we got the Clink Gang. I do have this one. Again, if you just go for the classic, let's make it gold, let's make it yellow. I'm not gonna object. You know? Then we got my good old Sperm Cell boy. I'm not as big a fan of that. This is pretty cool. You're gonna notice I don't know these guys' names nearly as much either. Alright, the Litwick to Chandelure family. This is good. Oh wait, I just grabbed the wrong one, didn't I? I mean, yeah, that's about where I'd put that anyway, so that works out. But the Litwick family. This is good. This is good. But Chandelure, though? Like, let's look at Chandelure. My man. You're pretty sexy. Then we got the Axew family, which they knew what they were doing. They were just doing some fun ones. And then they had Haxorus, which is pretty phenomenal. You know, the Edgelord shinies are some of the best ones out there. Everybody knows it. All my homies know it. These are pretty good. Cragnole, for such a shitty Pokemon, that's a good shiny. Like, who decides what the shiny looks like? Is it just one guy, or is it like a team? Do they like have different takes? Like, some of them, it just seems like they don't try at all. And I assume like one guy just like was just bullshitting. And some of them I'm like, no, like they crafted this. I hate this Pokemon. I know that's the meme, that I hate this Pokemon. I have beef with this thing. I have literal beef with it, but it's not a bad shiny. Like, the shiny is pretty cool. These guys are all good. These are like high-end good tier. Rufflet, I'm not as big on, but Braviary though, that's a great looking shiny, my friend. Again, these, I like these ones. They kind of just seem like they could be alternate skins. Alternate universe where this is just like the normal version of that Pokemon. Alright, then we got the Dino Gang. Come on, baby. Come on. The Dino Gang is pretty good. I like just the green Dino. It's not bad. But when you got this guy, the three-headed dragon with the purple and the... Oh my god, that's a great shiny. That's a great shiny right there. I like how now we have a lot more Pokemon that I think are getting better as they evolve, whereas before they were just kind of getting worse. Alright, this shiny I do have out of these three, and I like them all. They're not bad. I don't think they're great, though. If anything, this is my favorite out of the group, because look how fun that is. Do I put that in greats? Like, do I like that more than, like, the Mudkip Gang? Do I like it more than, Latios and Latias? I don't think so. And I lost him. There he is. Good boy. So these are all just good to me. Tornadus. Booty. 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 Well, this one's actually good. I don't know who I'm playing. And then the evolve form is still good. I don't know if it's great though. Is this what the shiny for Zekrom and Reshiram are like? What? That's it? Maybe that's why I don't even remember them. They're just that uneventful. Just some gold and some eye color? Like, that's it? Like, come on. Like, if this was like a normal Pokemon, I would, you know, I'd understand. It's just getting good. But like, with how dope these guys are, this should be like God tier shiny. Tornadus, shout out to my stream where I got this. Ironically, it's actually a pretty bad shiny though. I think I was just on such adrenaline like that. I was hyped about that, but it's not that good. Alright, Kirub is actually pretty dope looking. Not gonna lie about that. These, I still don't like the fusion thing that they did with these, but you know, the shinies aren't bad. How does that even work? Do you have to have both shinies and then fuse them to get the... I don't fucking care. Keldeo actually has a pretty good shiny, not gonna lie. This one just kind of has a slightly different color, you know. I'm gonna put that in eh. A lot of wasted potential. And this, like, these guys I just don't know as well, you know. Like, I don't know what that is. Genesect, I have 2 shiny Genesect. And they were like not back-to-back raids because I did them at different points in time, but like there was no, I did like 4 Genesect raids and 2 of them were shinies, and they were like not back-to-back like I said, but they were in order. One of them I got at Disney World. Shout out to my Disney shiny Genesect. We still got a bunch of Pokemon. Oh, there's Melmetal. Okay, so I guess it's literally just the DLC Pokemon they're missing out of here. Like Cubfu and them. Alright, Chespin. I like. Quillshot. I like. Chestnut is kind of gross looking, but I'll give it a pass. Again, this is where shinies should be killing it. But, you know, they're just kind of... I do like that kind of smoky look to it. It's an evil-looking witch. You know, I get it. I'm just not that into it. My mouse is fucking up. I've been pressing on this thing so many times that my mouse is just giving up at this point. Froakie, if anything, Froakie, get down here. You're not that cool. However, Greninja. Let's take a look at Greninja, boy. Do I put Greninja up here? I think I will. That is a dope looking shiny, man. That is a great shiny. Again, I'll tweak this at the end. I'm just gonna put this one in great because again, I haven't seen it in action. I don't want to say too much. No, Jesus Christ. My right key is dying in front of me. I have nothing to do. The Bugs Bunny Baneri is pretty good. Especially for how little shit they usually give about these kinds of guys. The Fletchling family. These guys are all good. These are all acceptable. Then we got the Blip, the shitty bug thing. I hate the Pokemon, but the shiny is not too bad, actually. That goes for the whole family. So, except for Vivillon, again, this thing probably has a bunch of forms. I'm going to put this one in great, because I'm pretty sure it's actually... I mean, that's already a wonderful looking shiny, but based off the other forms, I'm pretty sure it goes farther than that. That's what Litleo looks like, huh? That's pretty fire. That's pretty lit, if you know what I mean. This I'm not as crazy about. These guys are kind of whatever. These are acceptable. Acceptable. My panda boys. Get on up here. Look how big good is getting, man. That's a big category. I'm not as crazy about this one, but I think it's good enough. Esper. This is a wonderful shiny. But damn, that evolution. Both of these, like, they're like yin and yang compared to their original forms. These are wonderful shinies. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Those are sex A. However, the blades, I'm not gonna lie, these are pretty good too. Are they great though? Are they great? I just don't know if it's better than like the Mudkips and the Skunk Tanks, you know. I'm gonna have to do you dirty. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm doing them dirty. There's just so much color. I've seen it in game though. It's not that pretty, in my opinion. These are whatever. Like, they're pretty good. These are at the bottom of the tier, and these are at the top of the tier. If anyone cared. Consolation prize. God. That looks like a shitty cake. My ink boys. Oh, we got these. Jesus Christ. These are all just pretty good, man. Like, I don't think any of these are, like, super substantial. My barnacle boy. These ones, I like all of these. These are all very, very fun. This thing is actually pretty cool. I like that more than the original design even. And we got my big T-Rex boys. My chomper looking ass. Alright. So the shiny of this thing is pretty gorgeous. I think that's more to do. It's just the original design. It's just kind of going from blue to white. It's flipping the blue and white colors. I don't think it's too special, you know? You know what I mean? And we got Sylveon. Sylveon's gonna be a little bit harder. So I don't like it as much as Vaporeon or Eevee, which are up here, or Espeon. But do I like it more than all of these other ones? I like it more than the Mudkip gang. I like it more than Melodic. I like it more than Absol. I like it more than Salamence, the Turtwig gang, Skuntank, Spiritomb. Yeah, I guess I do like it more than these other ones. Like, this is where I feel unfair, because this is like a very similar scenario, but it's just like an inch better. It's just an inch better. Just a little bit. This is obviously great too. Like, come on. Come on, man. That's a great shiny. Halucha. This Raichu looking ass. Yeah, that's about as far as you'll get from me. And then we got the Goomies. These are all just good to me. Same thing with Klefki, you know. I like that they're trying a little bit more right now compared to like how most shinies are. Like, if you look at like these past ones, like these are all like high tier good shinies. Like, these are all like borderline great compared to like some of these other ones up here. Like, these are all really interesting. And in all honesty, a lot of these I'd probably flip to great if I like spent more time with them, or like a lot of the Pokemon I put in great where I knew that the actual 3D design was so much better. Like Chinchou, for instance. Like, if I was going based off the picture like I am for these, maybe these are actually much better. But again, I'm going off the pictures because that's all I've ever seen them in. All very, very good shinies, though. Like, look at the... I forget the evolved form of Noibat. This guy. Look at that, man. That's pretty sexy. We have 2 forms of Xerneas. Does Xerneas have 2 forms? Huh. Anyway, I love all of these. It's just whether that's gonna be Ultra or Master. I think that's Master. I do like it more than this and 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 this. Yeah, that's Master. This one, not as much for me, but that's still Ultra. And then Yveltal. I've never seen shiny Yveltal before, but that is fucking beautiful, man. Look at that. That is sexy right there. Alright. Zygarde, that's still great, but not as good for me. I'm just happy that they started caring again. You know, they're actually putting some thought into the shinies. Just make it gold. Just make it gold. This one has a little bit more detail, though. The Rowlet family, these are good, but that last guy, you're going up here, buddy. You look sexy. I feel bad having him up here, but not... Jesus, mouse. I feel weird having him up here, but not the Trico gang, but it is what it is. He's got just a little bit more going on. I'm sorry. Or wait, no, I did put the Trico gang up here, right? Where's my Trico gang? I guess I didn't. Trico? No, because they're not down here. Wherever they are. They're, okay, they are in great. That's where I wanted them to be. Damn. This one isn't as cool. I think that's just because of the base design. This is great though, man. I like this. This is what a shiny Pokemon should be. It's just, does Incineroar translate that well to that color? I don't think so. I think that's probably the only case where the first in the line gets a higher score than the other two. And then you just got that. Like, come on, man. Like, these ones I like a little bit more. I like the final form at least. Oh no, they changed Donald Trump's color down there. This is borderline great. But I will say about this gen, man, they actually cared about each shiny, because like other than a couple, there's not as many as there was like in Gen 5. Gen 6 and 7, man, they were killing it on shinies. And if anything, I'm biased because like I kind of hate these things. I kind of hate a lot of these Pokemon. So think about that. These probably deserve better than what I'm getting them, but it's my opinion. It's my perspective. This is my channel where I make my own tier lists, and then you guys can tell me how shitty they are. Some of these I don't even remember what the original form looked like. I remember Cutie Fly here. Rocklet? What, is that your name? These are all fun. I'll accept these. Like even Mudbray. Mudbray gets a good shiny, but not like Pikachu. Not like Bulbasaur, but Mudbray has this fun design. I think another thing that makes these Pokemon work so much better for shinies is they have more colors to play with. Like if you look back at like a Chikorita, doesn't have a whole lot of colors. If you look at Hoot Hoot, Wooper, there's not a whole lot of colors to play with. Whereas nowadays, like Mudbray, he's got like 4 different colors, so they can change 4 different colors. God, I almost want to put Mudbray in the great tiers. If anything, this guy I'm gonna put in great. that combo. Mm. Mm. Yeah, I don't think I like it better than some of the other ones in this tier list, so we'll keep Mudbrain good. We're just speed running at this point. We got things to do today. These are all really, like, again, these are all really good, though. Like, look at that. I hate this thing. But I'm not going to lie, this one's going to be good, but this right here, this is a great shiny, man. Why did they put so much care into these Pokemon I hate? They gave them such cool looking shinies. The bear. Even the bear got a good shiny. Then we got that Hawaiian Reef thing. I don't remember the exact colors for the last one, but I feel confident that this is a distinguishable enough difference. This one I'm not as big on. Same thing with this guy. Sorry. Like, is that fair? Like, is he really as bad as these other guys? Yeah, they are. Yeah, you're right. Again, I love that. I love that white. That is a good looking color. This is a great shiny. I'm sorry. They really make those ones work. Now we're getting to like the Ultra Beasts and shit soon. Okay. This is pretty good. Nothing scary yet. Type Null, you know, that's not a bad shiny. These aren't bad shinies. I'm not upset about these. Like, if I got these, I'd be stoked whenever I run into them. This generation's Pokedex, man, just seemed like it was just throwing darts. You know? Like, it doesn't seem like if anything, where did I just put that? I'm not as big into that one. They kind of just monochromed Mimikyu here, but, you know, for what Mimikyu is, that's making him spookier. That works. Ew! I hate this Pokemon, but that's some pretty cool color differences there. This good category, man, is going to be infinite. Infinite amount of good. I never really, like, put this much thought into, like, where my shinies would be, like, on a tier list, because I don't think about all these ones. I think about the ones I have. And I kind of had an idea for where those ones would land, but, you know, all these other ones, like, just changing the Ultra Beasts, like, and the Tapu Hawaiian boys, just kind of making them more black, like, that's not a bad idea. Cosmog is about the same, though. That's an E. That's pretty cool. Solgaleo. That is at least ultra. I gotta put him up in master. I'm sorry. That's a beautiful shiny. And then his head has a little eternity of space inside of it. There's like a dimension inside of his brain. I don't think this one, Lunala, I don't think that one translated as well. Like, it looks better in its other form. Which, don't get me wrong, it looks sexy in that too. Jesus Christ, the Ultra Beast. Like, part of me likes that, but like, it's still like so wild. And then we got the big cables. You know, that works for me. Then we got Guzzlord coming up. My buddy Dougie That's like one of his favorite shinies, and we talked about this on stream. He's like, I love white Guzzlord. I was like, you like white Guzzlord? Why is he white? He's got like this big smear around his mouth. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's not bad. It's not bad. Melmetal, calm down, buddy. God, I don't know if I can put him that high though. Like, let me look at my greats. Yeah, I don't know if you can stack up to these guys. I'm sorry. I think part of it's just Guzzlord is the problem. Necrozma. And then we got the Necrozma fusions, which I still don't really understand. I didn't play that game. But I like them. I think they're all really cool. I think it's one of those things, if I was exposed to them, I'd probably put them in great. But like, I'm just going off of these pictures, you know? Like, some of these are all really fucking cool. Like, I'm just gonna put them in good because, again, I don't know too much, but these are some really good looking shinies. You know what? I'm gonna have to put them in great. All of them. All the ones I just put in good. These are all pretty sexy. I like just like these black and white ones, like silver, like these are the color schemes that like really look nice to my eyeballs. Isn't it true that like women see like more color than men? Like they see more detail in it and stuff like that. Like, I want to see a tier list I want to see a female do one of these tier lists. Okay, we're finally chopping down. Like we're finally at least in the final gen. Like, that's good. These guys I'm gonna leave down here too. Marshmallow guy. That's honestly not that different. This is cool though. Yeah, these are all good shinies. I think it's just the Ultra Beasts are just so alien to me. Then we got Zeraora. I got a fun history of shiny Zeraora where I thought it doesn't matter. I was a dumbass. But we all got our shiny Zeraoras. It was fun. Melmetal. Again, this is like one of those things, like, if I was going off the picture, I'd put it in hate, but the way it appears in the 3D model, it's much more like bronze and shiny, and that's what makes it more appealing. Same thing with Melmetal. It's that kind of like glossy look to it that they add that makes it more special. G-Max Melmetal, what the fuck ever. Like, okay, then we got the Grookey Gang. These are all fine. I remember when Thwacky came out, like everyone thought the base version of Thwacky was the shiny because it just kind of looked like a shiny. And then we get to the actual shiny and it's not that cool. And same thing with Gorilla Boom. I don't fuck. I can't remember their names anymore. My brain is shrinking, man. He's just not doing as much for me. And then we got the Score Bunny. These guys are all pretty good. I don't think they're great though. Just my opinion. These are probably my favorite out of the current gen starters. Shinies at least. These are pretty fun. I like these. Again though, even these seem like they have so much more detail and so much more shit going on with their shinies. Again, I like that Game Freak cares about its shinies now. Like, look at that. That is beautiful. I'll put that in great. That's a great shiny. I know it's a G-Max, but you know what? It's my list. Corviknight. Again, that's pretty borderline great. This one I like though. Ooh, I like this, the fox guy. That's a pretty good design. I like that. I like that more than the original design even. This is good. Yeah, these are all pretty damn good compared to like, and then not Murray, but what is the name of the new sheep one? It's like Wooloo. Yeah, Wooloo. Wooloo is a black sheep. That's awesome because, you know, it's a sheep. You make it black. Like, that's honestly really cool. Like, that's like one of those, like, I almost want to put Wooloo up there in great just for the sake of that kind of, like, play on what it is. I'll accept all of these as good. Man, they kind of did my boy Yamper and Boltold. They did them kind of dirty. Not gonna lie. Which is ironic because they're like my favorite Pokemon out of all of these ones. But no, the fucking Rocky Coley gets a better fucking shiny than Yamper. Okay. My buddy did a bunch of these Pokemon in raids. Like, he got a bunch of shinies by doing raids because people were they know how to make it so the raid will be shiny, and then they'll get a bunch of people watching the stream in there. So he was just collecting so many of these things, and he gave me a bunch of them. So the only shinies I have from this generation are from him just being a part of this giant mass of people who got shinies. Hey, my toxic gang. Their shinies aren't too bad, man. I obviously got this shiny via... There's two different forms of him. I didn't know that. But I got this shiny from a giveaway that they recently did. Not a bad shiny, if I do say so. We're coming up to it, man. I'm so glad that this generation wasn't as big. Like, but what pisses me off is, like, even when the generation is this small, they still manage to get all these Pokemon that I don't like. Like, come on, man. Like, what are you doing? Like, this one's really fun. I like this. This is really cool. The Sinister T, not doing it for me as much. God. I thought the shiny for this guy would have been better, the Hatterene. But, c'est la vie. It's interesting, like, Gen 1 and 2 has a lot more than I thought they would. If anything, yeah, the later generations, I think, have better shinies, like Pokemon for Pokemon. Which is, and a lot of these I'd probably give better spots on the tier list if I just knew more about them or if I had memories with them. Like, just that thing. I hate that thing. But the shiny, it's pretty good, man. And then we got, like, the king of, like, the Rockstar bubblegum. Look at my boy. I forget his name. The final Zigzagoon. Kiss-themed Lanoon. This is great. I love that. Berserker. Surfetched. That's not too bad. Not as big on that. I'll put it right next to his brother, actually. There we go. This is actually pretty cool. Evil ice cream. Evil cream, I should say. It's just the cream Pokemon. Nothing sexual about it. That's not too bad. That's kind of whatever. That's kind of whatever. Well, I think they got enough going on for that one, actually. Same thing with this. It looks like it'd be an alternate skin. God, I just hate this Pokemon. I don't care if you make the ice cube thing purple. I don't care. That really? That's it? Maybe like once it changes forms. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, that's not much different either. At least that's a little bit brighter. Don't care. Damn, man. Ironically, these don't look too bad, though, considering their original forms. And they're at the end of the Pokedex. Like, why is the game trying to make me think that these are important? These abomination creatures. Again, that's too similar. These guys I'll accept, though. And then we got the Doges. So I never saw the Doges before. It seems like the Sword Doge they just made really blue. I'm about it, you know. I'm about it. And then the Purple Doge, or the Shield Doge, they turned purple, which I don't think looks too bad. Like, considering that this is probably a hard shiny to make, considering like what they're doing with, they got so many different things going on. And then this feels a little bit lazy. Like, compared to your average Pokemon, it's not bad, but like, come on, man. You could have done a little bit more. And then after that is just like Cubfu and the legendary birds, the Galarian birds. You know, I'm sure we'll cover those when we cover them, but that's about all I got. I had a lot of fun, man. We've been doing this for 2 hours, about as long as my original tier list. I would recommend watching that video if you haven't already. You know, these kind of videos help bump up my watch time, so if you made it all the way through, I am very happy. So those are my favorite shiny Pokemon, huh? I did say I would tweak this a little bit. Let's see. I don't think I would put any of these in Master. I'm pretty happy where that's at. Ultra. I think I'm going to bump up the Eevees up here. Maybe not regular Eevee, but Vaporeon and Espeon I think deserve it. I think Darkrai I'll put up here. I really like these guys. They're actually really sexy. Superior. I think Mega Lucario deserves it. A part of me really likes all of these. Like a lot. I just don't, I've never seen them before these pictures. But they stand out. Like, I'm gonna put that up there. We got Celebi, Grovyle. Part of me wants to put Seviper up here, but I don't know. I don't know about that. This I think I would even put up here. And these are all good. These are all just good. I would put, I think I'm going to raise up my Mudkip gang. Maybe not Marshtomp, Maybe not Mega Swampert, but at least Mudkip and Swampert. Because I talked about them constantly. By that point, I would put, if I'm going to put Mudkip up there, I'm going to put some of the other ones I talked about. Latios and Latios. At least Latios, I think, deserves the cut. Sharpedo I talked about a lot. The Reggies I think are good right where they're at. Dialga, yeah, Dialga's just good to me. Even after lowering the bar, I think he's good where he's at. The Kyurem thing just confuses me. Otherwise, I probably would put it up there. God, a lot of these could be great, though. A lot of these. Like, some of these are really good. Huh. Maybe I should just spend like another 20 minutes perfecting my list. At least this guy. This guy is great. Let's see who else we can pull out of obscurity down here. I might as well grab Latios while I'm at it. Latios is a great shiny. Okay. Spiritomb, Riolu Lucario, I think those are good where they're at. Leafeon's good where it's at. Keldio's good where she's at. This guy I almost want to bring up. These guys I almost want to bring up. I think, you know what? The only guy that I think I'm actually going to save is Mudbray. Ironically. Cause again, those are some pretty good colors. I might pull up Zebstrika too. Where's the other form of Mudbray? Victini is actually pretty sexy too, but not sexy enough for me. Did I just lose the other form of Mudbray? Come on, Mudbray. The evolved form of Mudbray. It was all orangey and shit. It was all orangey and shit. Where is it at? Well, you get the idea. There he is. There he is. Okay. I believe that's gonna be it. That is my list. I'm sticking to it. Again, my opinions on these kind of stuff change every day, so like, I might as well do this in another couple of years, do all the new Pokemon. My list might change, and I originally was going to do this with a guest, so I might have a guest opinion too, so I might do this again one day, but for now, I'm pretty confident in those being the best shinies. I'm happy with that. Thank you for watching, as always. Obviously, subscribe if you have not. Follow the channel on Twitch and all the other things down below in the description. You guys are the best. I'll see you in the next one. And with that, I leave you.